Hello, my name is Sally Gimmon and I'm the owner of the trustisyou.com, and I want to teach as many people how they can save federal taxes legally with the Spendthrift Trust. This is for US business owners, 1099 people who get 1099 income, and also with investors. Now I want to talk about how you can save taxes. Most people do not realize that the current federal taxes went into effect in February of 1913. At that time, the tax code was supposed to be around for only 6 years. So the Barron families, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Carnegies, and the Kennedys put this into the IRS tax code way up at 643B. It's legal, it's patented, and it's in the IRS tax code. Now, with what's going on, not making fun of accountants or CPAs, most accountants and CPAs work in the 300 and 400 tax code level and deal with a 1040 tax return. I'll never be an accountant. I'm dyslexic and transpose numbers. This is up in the 643B tax code. You're going to file a 1041 tax return, and it's going to go from generation to generation to generation. So few people have ever heard about the Spendthrift Trust. I want to get this out to as many U.S. business owners, 1099 income earners, and investors. Now, I do split the trust in two, but major news, as of today, the law firm has combined the business trust and the beneficial trust for a low price that would only be $31,000. Yay! So you could save so much money. So let me start with the business trust. This is for U.S. business owners and 1099 income earners. I can legally say you're going to save federal income taxes at least 70% before deductibles, and most of my clients are up to 90 to 95% savings every single year. For me personally, back in 2022, I saved 92% on my 3 online businesses. Yes, I only paid 8%. What a wonderful thing. Now, some states that have high state income taxes, Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, Illinois, and California, if you get everything into the trust, you will also be saving state income taxes. I just helped one of my clients in California save over 10%, 10.53% on state income taxes if she gets everything into the trust. Trust me, she's going to do that ASAP. Now, when you do have the business trust, you are going to get a new EIN, Employee Identification Number. That's your tax ID number. And you're going to open a new bank account. You will transition any of your income that's coming through into the trust. With the business Spendthrift Trust, it's going to cover all your expenses. It'll pay for your mortgage. It'll pay for your homeowner's insurance. It will pay for your electricity. It will pay for your lights. It will. You can transfer You'll have to transfer your car into the trust, but it'll pay for the registration of your car, the insurance on your car, the gas in your car, everything else. Yes, you can withdraw money from it when you're when you are the trustee, but you're going to have so much money there and have a debit card to work on this. When you become a client of mine, I will also send you documentation on how to build business credit with your new EIN or Employee Identification Number. The business trust is saving my clients thousands and thousands of dollars every single year. If they can do it, if the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, and the Carnegies and Kennedys can do it, you can do it too. That's the business trust. The beneficial trust is going to be for any and all U.S. investors. I don't care what kind of investing you're doing, you're going to save the following taxes. You're no longer going to pay short-term or long-term capital gains when you sell something at a profit. My podcast is called Stop Paying Capital Gains Now with an exclamation mark. Guess who got out a payment plan with the IRS for short-term capital gains? Back in 2019, I wholesaled 7 properties, paid off all my debt. I was riding high, and then when I went to go do my taxes, I found out I went from 22% tax rate up to 24% tax rate, and I owed the IRS quite a bit of money. This led me to find the private law firm that has a 72-year-old copyright on this trust. Give you a little bit of information. Robert Benson was a Harvard law professor. He studied this. This is what he taught his anybody going to Harvard Law School. He started a law firm with his best friend. They left the law firm to one son each, and now a grandson has a law firm. In 72 years, they have over I don't know the exact number, let's say 100,000 trusts out there, and only one trust was investigated. They weren't ever audited. It was investigated. They were doing some fishy things. The senior IRS agent flew down to Texas, that's where the law firm is, went into the corporate boardroom, looked over the paperwork, and he signed off saying it was legal. All the other trusts the law firm has put out there have never, ever been audited. You will get a certification that says if your trust gets audited, they will defend you completely free to do that. This is how much they believe in the Benson Financial Trust. So again, let me go back to this because I went off on a tangent like usual. If you are an investor, you won't pay short-term or long-term capital gains. You won't pay interest income. That's if you're a passive investor doing creative financing, seller financing, the BRRRR strategy. I have notes, or if you are doing subject to. That's and also forex investors. Forex investors, bad news for you. You get taxed twice. Capital gains and interest income. You need to have this trust to start saving all those taxes year after year, generation after generation. You'll also save dividend income. Dividend income, if you're in the stock market, if you're a day trader, if you're a binary trader, a futures trader, or if you're an options trader. Guess what, options traders? Listen up. You're being taxed 40% on all profits for a year or less, or 60 on profits more than a year. You need the Spendthrift Trust. You're going to save rental income, either short-term like Airbnb or Vrbo. And yes, you can take depreciation, but you're also going to keep your information private, and you'll pay no judgments if the renter's dog gets out and bites somebody or someone trips and falls down the stairs. It's saving my clients thousands and thousands of dollars every single year. And then you won't pay royalty income. Royalties could be an actor, an actress, a writer, a screenplay writer in the NFT world, NFT crypto, NFT real estate, NFT art, or copyrighted information or intellectual property. Because I sell this trust on behalf of the law firm as a copyrighted information, I don't pay royalty income for selling the trust. Yay, Sally, it's wonderful. So again, with the business trust, that's for U.S. business owners, 1099 income earners, you will save federal income taxes year after year, generation after generation. With the beneficial trust, you're going to save the following taxes: short-term and long-term capital gains, interest income, dividend income, rental income, and royalties. Now, I'm going to tell you how this trust is going to save you in 4 extremely important ways. Listen up. Number 1, federal taxes, year after year, generation after generation. You're going to leave a legacy for your family for generations to come. Beautiful thing. Number 2, it's going to keep your information 100% private. There's a false rumor out there that if you have an LLC, S Corp, or C Corp, your information is private. Oh, no, 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 no. 40% of all LLCs get sued every year, and I can write a Freedom of Information letter either to the Secretary of State, that's here in North Carolina, or the Corporation Commission that deals with LLCs in Arizona, with a stamped envelope, and they will give me all your information. Your name, your address, your phone number, and the documents on that LLC. It's easy to do. Then number 3, I can't stop you from being sued, but the old adage from Nelson Rockefeller, own nothing, control everything. Everything's inside the trust. When someone tries to sue me, Sally, I'm worth nothing. They can't get anything from me. Everything's in the trust, and they can't sue. The trust is a titanium vault, and they can't get anything in there. I'm going to age myself. Maybe some of y'all don't remember this, but I think it's 30 years ago. Ooh, I don't know. O.J. Simpson was acquitted from killing his wife and Ron Goldman. The Goldman family sued O.J. Simpson for $135 million. Yikes. O.J., the person, is worth nothing. Everything was in his trust, and he didn't have to pay. That lawsuit went away as frivolous. Now, about 7 years ago, idiot OJ broke into a Las Vegas hotel room. Bad OJ, he went to jail for a few months. Again, OJ went to the jail. His trust didn't do anything. One of my clients is in the same, country club as OJ down in Florida, and he sees OJ Simpson golfing at least 3 times a week because OJ protected all his assets. This is what the Spendthrift Trust will do for you. So number one, save you federal taxes year after year, generation after generation. Number two, keep your information private. Number three, if you get sued, that it goes away as a frivolous lawsuit. And number four, if you don't know about the 2024 Corporate Transparency Act that starts January 1st from the Treasury Department, you need to know this. If you are currently in an LLC, doing business as or corporation, you will have until January 1st of 2025 to do the yearly paperwork. If you start a new LLC, doing business as or corporation in 2024, you have 30 days to do the paperwork. If you don't do the paperwork, you will be charged $10,000 or 2 years in jail or both. This is the Treasury Department. This is not the IRS. This is the Treasury Department. If you do the paperwork and don't do it correctly, I read through the paperwork, and one of the things they would ask me to do, I shut down all my LLCs. That's statutory or state law. They can't be in the trust. My first LLC that I started back in October 2018, I know the law firm that did my LLC. They want to know who the paralegal was who worked on my LLC back in 2018. If I don't tell the Treasury Department that, they could charge me $500 a day, including Saturday and Sunday. Now, this is going into effect January 1st. If you want to get information about this new law, please email me at info@thetrustisyou.com. I'll send you 2 documents from the Financial Crimes Network and a slide that I do. Now, here to pour salt into your wounds, listen up. What's going to happen is banks and credit unions only have to report suspicious activities to the Financial Crimes Network, which is a division of the Treasury Department. If money's coming in, money's going out, if it possibly could be money laundering. My account, I have money coming in, I buy property, I sell property, I could be a suspicious activity. The Financial Crimes Network will investigate that. If they find out, if they think it's money laundering, they will seize the assets and sell them on the open market. That bank or credit union will make at least 35% on the profit from the seized assets. One of the trust attorneys from the law firm down in Texas goes to church with a senior vice president of a national bank. After church, they were having coffee and donuts, chit-chat, church people. He went up to the senior vice president and he said, "Do you know anything about the 2024 Corporate Transparency Act?" The senior vice president got a big smile on his face. He's like, "Oh yeah, we've already identified 1,000 accounts per week to send to the Financial Crimes Network." And he's like, "Why? Why did you do so 1,000?" And he goes, "Any money that comes in goes to our bottom line and helps our shareholders." Wonderful for the shareholders, but this is going to kill small business in the United States. So again, I want people to know if you're currently an LLC, S Corp, or C Corp, doing business as or corporation, you have on January 1st of 2025. If you start anything new, you have only 30 days. Or have either of the Spendthrift Trusts, and you don't have to do that paperwork year after year after year after year. So again, I want to help as many U.S. business owners, 1099 income earners, and investors save federal taxes legally with the Spendthrift Trust. I personally have both the business trust and the beneficial trust. The majority of my clients have one or the other. And again, the law firm just came out with a special, as of today, December 1st, offering both the business trust and the beneficial trust together as a nice discount. If you would like to make an appointment with me, please go out to my website, www.thetrustisyou.com, to get a free video to be emailed to you. Or you can go right to my Zoom calendar, www.thetrustisyou.com/scheduling. I'm going to go live on December 12th, 4 p.m. East Coast time on Zoom. I'm going to do a presentation and then open it up for question and answering. You can register at the www.thetrustisyou.com/save. I want to help as many people know about how to save federal taxes. My personal story, like I said, back in 2019, actually it was April of 2020, when I did my taxes for 2019, I had to get on a payment plan with the IRS. I was so embarrassed. I was a rock star in my real estate group, and I had a huge red loser on my forehead. If I can help you save taxes, please reach out to me. Since I'm doing this on TikTok, please put a message on one of my videos. Just say, "Hey, Sally, can we talk?" and I will help you there. Thank you for listening to me here. I hope I taught you something new. Have a beautiful weekend. I have to get back to another show. Take care. Bye-bye.